Happy morning to my dear lovable students. I hope you all are doing well. In this conversation, we are moving to important concept. Okay, the concept name partial fraction. Okay, one of the important 5-mark question also is there. So already we have discussed about the last class regarding the rational fraction, isn't it? The rational function means what is the meaning? So rational function. Rational function already you know, when two polynomial function, its a ratio means that is called rational function, isn't it? What is the meaning? P of x divided by q of x. The condition also, the main condition always q of x is not equal to 0. Why we are considering q of x is not equal to 0? Suppose q of x is equal to 0 means it is not a function, not defined. Okay, this is the case. So how to divide the rational function in two parts? First one, proper rational function. So rational function. At the same time, this is called improper rational function. Okay. Now, so proper means the condition degree of p of x less than degree of q of x. So example, x square plus 1 divided by x cube plus 9. Look at there. So numerator less than, comparing the denominator. So proper rational means the degree of p of x less than, but improper means just opposite. Okay. So degree of p of x greater than degree of q of x. Condition just reverse order. Reverse order means x cube plus 1 divided by x square plus 1. Okay. This is the way. So what I am saying, look at there, degree of p of x greater than. Such a cases you have to convert for proper rational function. So proper rational function means you have to apply the main one, long division method. What is the main condition? We have to apply for long division. For example, I think already we have applied in some concept. So what is the meaning of 5 divided by 3? So 5 divided by 3 means, what is the meaning? 1 times means 1 3s are 3 divided by, we have the remainder also true. So this is considered for p of x divided by q of x. This is considered for p of x means this is q of x. So this is also quotient, isn't it? Already small q of x is there. We have to consider for capital Q of x. This is called remainder, isn't it? This is r of x. Therefore, how to rearrange? 5 by 3 is equal to 1 into 3, isn't it? So 1 into 3, then plus remainder, isn't it? Divided by 3 is considered for q of x, isn't it? So otherwise, first you can write it, the number, divided by 3. So now each and separate term means 1 into 3 divided by 3, 3 cancel, then 2 divided by 3 will come. Therefore, how to write it? 5 by 3 is equal to 1 plus 2 by 3. Look at there, 1 plus 2 by 3. So 1 into 3, 3. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 by 3. Value will be equal. Therefore, how to write it actually? So 5 by 3 is equal to, what is the meaning? 1 is considered for q of x. Therefore, q of x into small q of x, then plus r of x. The whole term divided by 3. 3 is considered for, what is the meaning? Small q of x. So separate means, what will happen? Separate means q of x into small q of x divided by small q of x plus r by x divided by small q of x. Therefore, q of x cancel. Therefore, 5 divided by 3 is equal to, so q of x divided by remainder r of x divided by q of x. So this is actually q plus r by d form. Otherwise, here consider for the q is there. Therefore, q plus r by q form. So after converting proper rational function, then we can apply. So now we are discuss about what are the type is there in proper rational function. Okay, let's see one by one. So proper rational function so we have different type of the type is there. So first one, so x divided by different factor means consider for x minus a into x minus b. So different factor means we can write it capital A divided by x minus a, then plus capital B divided by x minus b. At the same time, three different factor means, so x divided by, so numerator x square, different number will come in your question. Definitely when you moving the question you will get it more understand. Okay, so I just consider for I have x only. So we have three different factor, x minus a into x minus b into x minus a. What will happen? A by x minus a, then plus capital B divided by x minus b, then capital C divided by x minus c. This is one type. Third one, so repeated factor means this is a different factor, x divided by x minus a. Okay, the whole cube is there. Repeated factor, x minus a, the whole cube means what is the meaning? X minus a into x minus a into x minus a. So how to write it? A by x minus, some difference is there, listen very carefully. A by x minus a plus b by x minus a the whole square plus c by x minus a the whole cube. Okay, some difference is there, comparing different factor. This is repeated factor. Fourth one, different factor and repeated factor me one question means what will happen? Therefore that is condition, x by x minus a the whole square into x minus b. What will happen? First we have to write it repeated factor, the last type. Last type means a by x minus a, then plus b by x minus a the whole square. The last one capital C by x minus b. This is the way. So different and repeated means sometimes non-factorized quadratic equation means what will happen? Okay, listen very carefully. Non-factorized, fourth type. So fourth type, non-factorized, example x divided by x square plus b into x minus a, or so x plus a, whatever it is. So non-factorized means definitely we can apply the first case. This is called ax plus b divided by non-factorized term. What is the non-factorized term? X square plus b, then center plus, so ab is over, therefore capital C divided by, so next factor means x minus a. This is the way. Okay, sometimes the last case, okay, the last type, so one numerator only number is there, so 1 divided by, so x square into x plus a is there. So 1 by x square into x plus a is there. This is no need of bracket. So only, so x square into x plus a is there. What will happen? First one, we can write it this type of factor in two different method. Okay, first case, so a by x plus b by x square plus c by last one x plus a. Or we can write it, ax plus b, ax plus b plus c by, so ax plus b divided by this one x square. Okay, so ax plus b divided by x square plus c by last factor. What is the factor? Into x plus c. So same one, now look at there. So this is same cases, no, just look at there. So if you separate means what will happen? Ax divided by x square plus b by x square. So x and square will be cancelled means a by x plus b by x square. Is there no? A by x plus b by x square. So we can write it in two different methods. So a by x plus b by x square plus c by x plus a, or ax plus b divided by x square plus c by x plus a. So this method, when you have to meet improper rational part means first you have to convert for proper, then we have to apply according to the type. So we have discussed about the three different type of the concept. What are the concept? First one, different factor. Second one, repeated factor. Third one, non-factorized quadratic equation, such a cases. Okay, already we have discussed. So this is the way. Okay, so I am moving to the question. Be stay on the line. Example 2.25, resolve into partial fraction the question. Solution question, x by x plus 3 into x minus 4. So listen very carefully. Denominator different factor. So different factor means just we have to split it a by x plus 3, then plus b by x minus 4. So what will happen? The condition a by x plus 3 is there and b by x minus 4 also is there. So take it for LCM means x plus 3 into x minus 4. Again a into cross multiply means x minus 4 plus b into x plus 3. The term will be equal to x by x plus 3 into x minus 4. Just we have to cancel for denominator part x plus 3 and x minus 4. Remaining x is equal to a into x minus 4 plus b into x plus 3. Now look at there. We need to find out a and b value. So a divided by, to find out a means definitely x is equal to minus 3 means we will get it, isn't it? Therefore, when x is equal to minus 3, what will happen? So minus 3 is equal to a into minus 3 minus 4 plus b into, instead of x we have to apply minus 3. Minus 3 plus 3, it will be cancelled. Therefore, minus 3 is equal to minus 7a. Again minus minus cancel means a is equal to 3 by 7, the first term. Then second term, we can write it. To find out b means x is equal to positive 4. So when x is equal to positive 4, what will happen? Instead of x, we can apply 4 is equal to a into 4 minus 4. Then plus b into 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3. Therefore, 4, this is will be cancelled now. Then 4 plus 3, 7b. Therefore, b is equal to 4 by 7. Now, what is the question actually? X by x plus 3 into x minus 4 will be equal to a value. What is the a value? 3 by 7. This is b value. Therefore, 3 divided by 7 into x plus 3, isn't it? X plus 3. Next case, plus b. Plus b means 4 by, so 4 by 7, isn't it? Denominator 7, no? 7 into x plus 3. So this is also we can write it answer for sometimes we can write it denominator 7 is there, no? So 1 by 7 take common outside, then 3 by x plus 3 plus 4 by x plus 3. This is also answer is there. Okay, I will continue the next question. Sorry my dear, actually this is the b term, no? X minus 4 is there, isn't it? This is actually x minus 4, okay? Just to correct it, okay? Example 2.25, resolve into partial fraction question. Solution. So 2x divided by x square plus 1, then x minus 1. So actually this is non-factorized quadratic equation. So already we have discussed in the concept. So those who are not listening the concept, first you have to go on the concept, then you can do this problem. It will be very easy. If you thorough the concept, you can attempt whatever the concept oriented question also. Okay. So first what we have to do, the condition ax plus b divided by x square plus 1. Next case, capital C divided by x minus 1. But actually in your book different method also is there. Different method means first one non-factorized consider for in your book, I think a by, so x square plus 1. The next case bx plus c divided by next factor x minus 1. So whatever it is you can problem. that is not an issue. We will get it correct answer. Okay, so I have the concept video consider for ax plus b. That's why I am moving the same method. Okay, so the condition ax plus b divided by x square plus 1. Then the same condition, what we have to do? Do the common LCM. So x square plus 1 into x minus 1. Then ax plus b into x minus 1 plus c into x square plus 1. That term will be equal to 2x divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1. Now you have to apply. This will be cancelled, isn't it? So what is the term balance? 2x is equal to ax plus b into x minus 1 plus c into x square plus 1. So now the first one here actually difficult is the denominator x square plus 1 is, but here if you need to find out c means x is equal to positive 1 means we will get it c values in it. So how to rearrange when x is equal to positive 1? When x is equal to positive 1, what will happen? X is equal to positive 1 means, so 2 into 1 divided by x square means 1 square, isn't it? So 1 plus 1, 2. Then again, so x is equal to 1. 1 minus 1 means 0, isn't it? So the condition when x is equal to positive 1, isn't it? Positive 1 means definitely, sorry my dear, we have to apply here, no? Sorry, this is our main term, no? Sorry. This is our main term, isn't it? So when x is equal to positive 1, what will happen? X is equal to positive 1 means 2 into 1 is equal to a into x. So a into 1 plus b. The next case x minus 1, isn't it? So 1 minus 1 plus c into x square means 1. So 1 plus 1. This is whole term will be 0, no? 0 into anything completely 0. Therefore 2 is equal to 1 plus 1, 2c. Therefore c is equal to 2 divided by 2. The final one, c is equal to 1. 1 value is over. The second one, look at there, ax into x. So ax into x, definitely we will get it answer ax square, isn't it? So next case also we have c into x square. So what I am saying, just directly we can apply such a non-factorized quadratic equation. You have to apply the second cases equating coefficient of x square. What is the meaning? Equating. So equating coefficient of x square. What will happen? Opposite side only x is there. So there is no coefficient of x square. So 0. Here actually a x into x square. So a x square coefficient will be a is there, no? Coefficient of x square a. Next case there is nothing, but next bracket time c into x square is 1. Therefore directly we can write now c. So a plus c is equal to 0. Therefore 0 is equal to a. C already we found value will be 1. Therefore a is equal to plus 1, bring out opposite side means a plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore a is equal to minus 1. This case is over. Now whatever the term after getting a and c, last case we can apply, put x is equal to 0. What is the meaning? Put x is equal to 0. What is the meaning? 0 is equal to a into 0, 0, only b only will come. Next case also 0 minus 1. So minus 1 plus c into again 0 plus 1, only 1. Therefore 0 is equal to minus b plus c. 0 is equal to minus b plus c value already we found. C is equal to 1. Therefore minus b bring out opposite side means this is minus b bring out opposite side means positive b is equal to 1. So we found a, b and c. When you apply in your book method means a by non-factorized quadratic equation plus bx plus c. We will get it a different answer also if you apply that method. But that is not an issue. Definitely if you apply the answer script, we will get it correct solution. Okay. So what is the main term? This is our main term, isn't it? So main term. So we can write it our answer also. Answer the condition 2x divided by x square plus 1 into x minus 1 is equal to a is equal to what we have? Minus 1, isn't it? So minus x, b is equal to what the value? 1 plus 1, the whole time divided by x square plus 1. The next one, c is equal to what the value? 1. So 1 by x minus 1. Therefore, how to rearrange? So we can write now minus x plus 1 means 1 minus x divided by x square plus 1 plus 1 by x minus 1. I think in your book starting plus sign, this answer will come. I think 1 by x minus 1 plus 1 minus x divided by x square plus 1. This is also correct answer, that one also correct answer. So we can follow whatever the method. Okay, so I will continue the next question. Moving to example 2.27, resolve into partial fraction x plus o1 x square y x minus 1. So the solution, so another one type, isn't it? So that is actually, so non-factorized, isn't it? X square and different term also is there. So how to expand that form? X plus 1 over x square of x minus 1. We can expand a by x plus b by x square, then plus c by x minus 1. So now the common factor x square of x minus 1, that first term definitely x square x minus 1 divided by x means 1x will be cancelled. Therefore ax into x minus 1 plus b into x minus 1 plus c into x square. Opposite side x plus 1 over x square of x minus 1. So x square minus 1, x square minus 1 will be cancelled. So remaining x plus 1 is equal to ax of x minus 1 plus b into x minus 1 plus c into x square. So already I told you, first we have to find out easy way. If you take x is equal to positive 1 means we will get it the value of c. So how to apply? So when x is equal to positive 1, what will happen? X is equal to positive 1 means 1 plus 1 is equal to, so definitely instead of x apply 1 means 1 minus 1 completely will be 0. Therefore 0 plus next term also, so b into 0, isn't it? 1 minus 1 value will be 0. Last case 0 into 1 square means value will be 1. Therefore 1 plus 1 is equal to true is equal to only c. Therefore c is equal to true. Then next case, then what we have to do? Order wise equating coefficient of x square, because look at there, ax into x means ax square will come. At the same time last case also c into x square is there. Therefore equating coefficient x square, coefficient x square. So now first term completely 0, isn't it? 0 is equal to, this is ax into x square means only a will come, center will be 0, last case will be c. Therefore c already we found, c is equal to value will be true, isn't it? Therefore, so a plus true, therefore we can say no, a is equal to minus true, isn't it? A plus 2 is equal to 0 means a is equal to minus 2. Last one, whatever the value we can apply when x is equal to 0, what will happen? 0 plus 1 is equal to, then this term completely will be 0, isn't it? Therefore a into 0, center plus b into minus 1, last case also completely 0, plus c into 0. Therefore 1 is equal to minus 1 into b minus b. Therefore b is equal to minus 1. So after getting a, b and c, just apply the main term. This is our main term, no? So x plus 1 over x square of x minus 1 is equal to, a is equal to minus true. So minus true by x plus b is equal to again negative 1. So b is equal to negative 1 by x square, last case plus c is equal to positive 2, true divided by x minus 1, or we can write it the positive value also will be first. This is also correct way. This is also correct answer. Okay, I will continue the next question. Exercise 2.9, question number 1. Condition 1 by x square minus a square, isn't it? The solution 1 by x square minus a square. This is how to expand. Already we know the basic form. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, isn't it? So a plus b into a minus b. Therefore, so 1 by x plus a into x minus a. This is a different factor, means we can apply a by x plus a, then plus b by x minus a. Therefore, 1 by x plus a into x minus a is equal to the common factor x plus a into x minus a. What will happen? So a into x minus a plus b into x plus a. So common denominator will be cancelled. Therefore 1 is equal to a into x minus a plus b into x plus a. Now to instead of x apply for negative a, means we can find out the value of a. Therefore put x is equal to negative a. What will happen? 1 is equal to a into negative a plus b into negative a plus a. So this is completely will be cancelled. Therefore 1 is equal to a into negative 2a. Therefore 1 by negative 2a is equal to a, means a is equal to negative 1 by 2a, the first one. Next one, to apply instead of positive a, means we will get the value of b. So put x is equal to positive a. What will happen? 1 is equal to a into positive a and negative a plus b into a plus a. This is will be cancelled. So 1 is equal to b into true a. Therefore 1 by true a is equal to b, means b is equal to 1 by true a. The main condition 1 by x square minus a square. 1 by x square minus a square is equal to the value we have considered a. This value this time will be equal to a. A is equal to what we found? Minus 1 by true a. Minus 1 by true a. The whole term divided by x plus a. Then plus b. B is equal to positive 1 by true a. The whole term divided by x minus a. So x minus a. Therefore, how to rearrange? 1 by true a into x plus a plus positive 1 by true a into x minus a. Or you can write it positive value also first. This is also correct. Okay. So please listen, my dear students. So exercise 2.1, question number 1 I have completed. 2 and 3 do homework. Okay. So I will continue question number 4 next class onwards. Okay. So if you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. Okay. I will continue the next session. Bye bye.